Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. The essence of all the Vedas is consolidated and concentrated in Upanishads. The essence of all the Upanishads is condensed in Bhagavad Gita. Srimad Bhagavad Gita su Upanishadsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre. And the total wisdom of the Upanishad is condensed and consolidated in the 15th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. And the complete spiritual practice is further condensed in one verse of Bhagavad Gita, 15th chapter. So what is that which is said in the Bhagavad Gita?
We are unavailable to take your call. Please leave a message. Thank you for calling.
So, there are few things which are required to be known. Normally, when we think about spiritual practice, what comes in front of our mind is how to lead our life, how we should make everybody happy. And this is how we go wrong. Certain fundamentals of spiritual life. Never try to make anybody happy. Why? We will fail. God has failed. He could not make us happy. Where God fails, will we succeed? So don't struggle. Number two, we don't have to make anybody miserable because there is no need. Everybody is sufficiently miserable. See? So, let us have only this simple approach in life. All the problems are born out of wrong thinking. See? Because of not thinking, there are no problems. See? If you don't think, simply sit down. There is no problem. But if you, instead of simply sitting and not thinking, you start thinking, then what should we do? That means, think we have to. Then it becomes a disease. We keep on thinking, and as a result, Bill Gates is born. You know the Windows, which are operating system of the Bill Gates, Microsoft, it has got many windows, isn't it? You can open 5-6 windows. You know, there was one elderly person. I was doing something on my laptop and he said, Swamiji, after you are done, shall I do it? I said, okay, do it. I thought he knows. He started opening one after another windows. 30-40 of them. And then he said, I am getting confused. In which window what is? See? So Bill Gates got this idea of opening many windows from his mind. One window, wife, other window, neighbor, third window, office, fourth window, like that. And so many windows are open. And more the windows we open, lesser is the efficiency of the working of that computer. See? Therefore, thinking is a problem. So if thinking is a problem, should we stop thinking? We may want to stop thinking, But can we stop thinking? See, friends, you are all very well placed. As regards the mundane requirements of your life is concerned, you are far better off. You have got house, you have got wives. Wives means you plural. You have got house, you have got wives, children, everything. Health, insurance, everything. Now what is there to be disturbed and disgusted? And yet, we are non-stop worried. And what is the worry? There is no worry, this is the worry. See, the mind keeps on spinning, imagining. Therefore, friends, thinking is a problem. It can be sorted out by right thinking. Then the question comes, what is the meaning of right thinking? See, thinking as a healthy aspect and thinking as an unhealthy aspect, two of them. When we reflect creatively in such a manner that we end up the process of thinking, it is called as contemplation. When the thinking breeds next generation of thoughts, it is called as worry. Normally, we worry. And this worrying is mistaken as thinking. First error. Now the second error. Because there are thoughts in our mind all the time, that does not mean we are thinkers. See? Because there are plants and trees, it doesn't mean it's a garden. It could be a jungle also. So, a jungle and a garden, both the places, there are trees and plants. But when we go to the jungle, we are afraid, insecurity, frustrated, a fear element, and we want to get away. But when we go to the garden, we enjoy, we relax, we want to spend all the office time in the garden. See? Now look within. Is our mind a garden or a jungle? If our mind is a jungle, we will like to run away from our own mind. And if our mind is a garden, we will be at peace with ourselves. So find out. This is all subject to investigation. It is not objective approach. Whether our mind is a forest or it's a garden. But what is the difference between the garden and the forest, and what is the difference between what is the similarity between the garden and the forest? Today I received one SMS on my email. Hindi it is, you try to understand. If you don't understand, you can laugh in English. The SMS was, जब घड़ी और बीबी बिगड़ती है तो क्या होता है? घड़ी जब बिगड़ती है तो बंद हो जाती है, बीबी जब बिगड़ती है तो चालू हो जाती है. Right? See? How happy. How happy. In the same manner, what is the similarity between the forest and the garden. See, in forest, no thought or no tree is specially planted. It's a wild growth. In the garden, every plant, every sapling is selected, planted, pruned, nurtured, protected, manured, irrigated, and looked after. Now, in our mind, let us find out, have we planted thoughts, or the thoughts are coming like an allergy to the mind? You know, when allergy happens, urticaria comes, isn't it? You go scratching, like that, you know. In the same manner, our mind is a forest or it's a garden. See, friends. So, what is said in the 15th chapter of Gita is this. If we want to convert the forest into garden, what we have to do? First, uproot all the unwanted, wanted plants and make the land properly, well tilled, nicely plowed, all unwanted weeds, everything is removed, and then we start planting proper plants. Exactly the same way, spiritual life is, first of all, plow, uproot all the wrong notions that we have about the world, about ourselves, about God, and about spiritual practice. These wrong notions have made such a terrible forest that we are lost in that. See? And with that confusion further confounded, we want to start spiritual practice. Further confusion. See, friends. Therefore, how do we do the first operation, cleaning? Bhagavad Gita, 9th chapter. Sadhurevassa mantavyaha samyak vyavasito hi saha. He can be declared as a saint if he has decided to change himself. Normally, our spirituality is to improve the world. See? So if I am a husband, what will be my spirituality? Try to improve the wife. See? Where Bhagwan Ram failed, where Bhagwan Krishna failed, do you think we will succeed? That is not spirituality. See, friends. Therefore, the first step, that we have to decide firmly. See, this far, no further. Draw a Lakshman Resha. Enough is enough. Unless this firm resolution is taken that I have to change. All of us are worried only as somebody. That somebody goes and sits for meditation. That somebody goes to the temple. So when a mother will go to the temple, what will be her prayer? Oh God, my son should pass, in higher grades. I know he doesn't study, but you can always manage somehow, please. So when the mother will go to the temple, she will be only giving a big list to the Lord. So the Lord becomes the means and the useless world becomes the goal of our life. And slowly we come to this conclusion Spirituality means fulfilling our desires. But we don't think till date how many hundreds and thousands of desires we have fulfilled in our life. Not one, innumerable. But have we discovered fulfillment in our life? And yet, we don't learn from our own life. See, friends, therefore the first step in correcting the process of thinking, in converting the forest into a garden, the first step is this. We have to take a firm resolution. Drudavrataha. We have to change. And when we take this decision that we have to change, our attention will be drawn away from the world and it will be self-oriented. Now it is selfish. S-A-L-E-F-I-S-H. And therefore stinking. See, friends. And therefore the 15th chapter of Gita gives us. There are 4 areas where we have to clearly understand by proper inquiry. When this process of inquiry is initiated, we have started converting the forest into a garden. So what are the 4 areas? What is this world? Second thing, who is this one who is suffering in this world? Third thing, where is God? Who is God? And fourth thing, what is spiritual practice? 4 things are to be clearly understood. So the teacher begins with, what is the problem for us? The world is the problem for us. So the teacher begins with telling what the world is. Now you all must be knowing the first chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Before lunch or dinner you chant and worried about them. Finish quickly. Urdhvam namada shakam ashuddham praviram chandamsi asya pranayam yastam mirasevi. So when we start ऊर्ध्वमूलमदशाखम् अश्वत्थं प्राहुरव्ययम् छन्दांसि यस्य पर्णानि यस्तं वेद स वेदवित्. यहाँ तम वेद स वेदवित्. He who knows him, he alone has known the essence of the scriptures. See? Now question is, he who knows whom? Urdhva Moolam. This world has 2 aspects. One is the essential aspect and second is the non-essential aspect. Like the sugar has sweetness as the essential aspect and the color, whether it is a syrup or it is a very micro powder or if it is crystals or they are cubes, these are secondary things. Essential is it must be sweet. In the same manner, this world has got 2 aspects, essential aspect and non-essential aspect. Non-essential aspect is name and form. An essential aspect is yaha tam veda sa vedavid, that because of which all the names and forms are supported. See? It is something like, we go to the jeweler and ask him, I want necklace. Necklace means what? That which is without neck. It's necklace. L-E-S-S. So we go, I want to buy a necklace. And then they show us necklace. This is the necklace. After we play with it, oh, very good design, very nice one, latest one. But does it have gold in it? Now see, be very attentive. Our attention is on name and the form. Name, form, utility. Secondary aspect is gold in it. But what is the truth? The gold is not in the ornament. The ornaments are in the gold. See, in the same manner, when we look at the world, our attention is on the non-essentials, name and form. See, how this dilutes us. Once we were going by 2 bus loads to Badrinath from Haridwar, Rishikesh. There were youngsters, all youngsters. And I always sit on the last seat, bench type, in the bus, last. And one person asked, Sanjay, why you select always that last seat? I said, that is the most unwanted seat. When I go and sit there, then nobody fights for the seat near the window. See, Swamiji is sitting there, now we have to sit quiet. Sacrifice, Otherwise, if the people everybody wants to sit in the front, everybody cannot sit in the front unless he is a driver. So, I was sitting on the back side and there were 1 or 2 seats free. So one girl came, Swamiji, can I sit? I said, you sit anywhere except on my head. You will sleep and fall down. Sit down here, she said. Swamiji, tell something. I said, okay, we'll play. The bus is going. And I said, I will call the name of that boy. What is his name? Swamiji, his name is Ashok. I said, okay. I'll call his name loudly. And then in your ears, I will say nothing. Simply move my lips. And then see the game starts. So, sit down wherever you are. Give me the fruits later.
Okay.
But I don't know whether you brought it for me or for someone else. So, I said, you know that Ashok? Immediately he looked behind. And then in her ears, I said nothing. And as planned, she started laughing, bursting out. Swamiji, you are terrible. And I can't sit anymore now. And she ran and went ahead. And I was sitting like this. Then after some time he comes. Swamiji, can I sit? I said, yes, it is free. Anybody can sit here. Then I was looking outside the window, Swamiji, yes. Why she was laughing? I said, you ask her. How can I know why somebody does what? No, you told her something. No, I didn't tell her anything. No, you told her. I said, no, I swear by you. See, I didn't say anything. No, I said, you go and ask her. So he went there. What did somebody say? No, he didn't say anything. Then why you are laughing? I said, who are you to question me? I will do anything I like. No, but you are laughing. Yes, I was laughing. Why? But who are you to ask me? Now only one thing, that one word Ashok was enough. See? This is how in this world we give undue importance to names and forms. Where names and forms are rejected, divinity starts surfacing. See? Whether the idol is that of Rama or Ravana, it is secondary. What it is made up of is primary. If it is made up of gold, and if Ravana is heavier than Rama, it is wise to hug Ravana, not Rama. Because your attention is not on the name and the form, but on the essence. See? But the whole life is spent only in this. Prana jai parabachana na jai. See? And make yourself miserable? No. So, urdhva moolam adashakham ashwatham prahuravayam. Ashwatham. A means not. Like Ashok, Shok, not Ashok. Shwa means tomorrow. That which is not the same tomorrow as it is today is called as Ashwatha. Constantly changing. And what is that? It is a tree. And how is the tree? Urdhva moolam adashakam, shirshasanam. And where is this tree? This tree is you and me. Urdhva moolam, we eat from above and start growing below. See? Trees take food from below, they grow upwards. Animals eat from the front, they grow backwards. Human beings eat from above and they grow downwards. So, urdhva moolam adashakam, ashwatham is constantly changing. See? For the first time, when the girls or the boys are addressed by the children, uncle, what is the time? That is the first shock of life. The second shock we get when we are at this, grandpa, where are you going? Don't call me grandpa, call me uncle. See? We ourselves never know when we have changed. See? Ashwatham. So this samsara is not somewhere outside. Look at yourself. The world is created at that moment when we are identified with our body. When we are not identified with our body, as in dream or deep sleep, that time we are neither man, woman, young, old, husband, wife. We are nobody, therefore no thoughts, therefore all bliss. So where is this world? Many of us say, this world is too much. And why me? These two questions. The world becomes powerful because we are weaklings. The strength and the power of the world is borrowed from our weaknesses. If you are strong enough, the world cannot touch you. And we can be strong only if we come to discover yaha tam veda saveda vid. See, dehinosmin yatha dehe kaumaram yauvanam jara tatha dehantara praptihi dhirastatra namuyyati. Right from childhood onwards, how many bodies we have changed. But there is one, avyayam tam veda, that which is never changing. Focus your attention on that. And thereafter, play the game of life. Then we have given importance to the essential. And all other non-essentials, man, woman, young, old, beautiful, awful, these are all secondary things. But our whole life goes only in nurturing the non-essentials of our life. See, therefore, we have to decide that this world has always been like this. There is nothing new. How many were born? Sasyamiva martyaha bacchate, sasyamiva jayate punaha. Nachiket tells his father when he was regretting, no, don't go to the Yama. I told you just by, in a spate of anger. So that time the child says, Dad, you are committing blunders after blunders. And you are holding on to me. How many times we were born and how many times we were perished? Not once. Birth is nothing but identification with the finite. A misery comes, identified with the misery, Mr. Miserable is born. A joy comes, identified with the joy, Mr. Joyful is born. Then after that fool realizes it was a mistake, then again the misery comes. See? I was in Pune. There was one small child, maybe about 8 or 9, and his, thread ceremony was being done. In Pune, Maharashtrian style. So, there was one, Westerner. He came and he asked me, excuse me, you seem to be some spiritual? I said, yes, I am spiritual brand. Spiritual people are abnormal, Normal people shave, we don't. Why spiritual? Normal people put normal shoes, we put wooden shoes. Why spiritual? Designer shoes. So I said, yes, I am spiritual. Then he said, I heard that, the child marriages are over in India. How come this child is getting married? And where is the bride? I said, first of all, it is not a marriage. Therefore, there is no bride. Oh, I didn't know that. Then what it is? I said, it is the preparation for the marriage. Without the thread ceremony, marriage doesn't happen. The preparation. Then questions. Then what is this thread? I said, these are the 3 threads by which the person is tied down before marriage. So he becomes accustomed afterwards. And okay, you seem to know a lot. I want to know from you that why you Hindu ladies, when they get married, the girls cry a lot. What is there to cry? But the boy never cries. Why so? I said, this is the only time the girl cries. Rest of the whole life, it is the boy. And he cries silently. Therefore, the boy asked his father, Dad, how much it costs to get married? So that I can save money and get married. Dad says, Beta, I am still paying. Now to see, as a husband, wife, mother, father, brother, sister, this is a general story. There is nothing worth wasting our time on that. See, friends, there is nothing new. Is it for the first time somebody is married on this planet? How many married and how many separated? When one gets married, happy. When gets separated, double happy. Thank God, gone. See? And then start with a, hook, another one. Friends, let us understand, the world is nowhere outside. It is only if we become aware. All that is changing is the world, and no change is possible without the unchanging substrata. Yaha tam avyam veda savedavid. He who comes to discover this, he alone has known the truth. See? Then the story continues. The story has no meaning, but the story continues. See? Then adhaschordam prasruta tasya shaka guna pravruddha vishaya pravala adhascha moola nanusandhatani karma anubandhini manushaloke narupamasseha tatha upalabhyate. All this story is just an imagination created through words. Na rupam asya tatha iha upalabhyate. Iha, at the time of inquiry, when you start again reflecting what this world is, the moment you start reflecting what the world is, the world vanishes. See? Narupamasseha tatha, as it was told earlier, na tatha upalabhyate, nanto na chadir na cha sampradishtha. The world was never created, never it is existing, never it disappears, because it is not, it is merely an appearance. See? Once I was doing ironing. Doing ironing is my deep meditation. And in one place in India, I was ironing my lungi. I like very neatly pressed clothes, not directly coming from the washing machine and putting like this. And clothes come from the washing machine and this fellow comes from the bed and come together, matching each other and go out, ram ram. Never taking bath and all that. So, when I was doing, because I am a questionable personality, when people look at me, they remember all questions. Till then they are happy. The moment, Swamiji, I have got a question. So keep it with you, I don't need. The question is, Swamiji, you said that this world doesn't exist when we sleep. Then where this world goes? I said, I will not reply free. There is nothing like free dinner. Here also I am getting dinner only after I opened my mouth for 1 hour. Otherwise, do you think they would have called me for food? Forget about it. So, you have to work. What? I said that table is not clean. Take a duster, clean everything, and don't throw it on the floor. Collect it in a plate and show me that you are cleaned. Okay, Swamiji, he went and took the duster and cleaned it. Show? Yes, very good. Now hold. Now what is on my lungi? There is nothing. I said, nothing. Can't you see something? Then why I am doing this ironing? Oh, there are wrinkles. I said, very good. Now I will move the iron and all the wrinkles I will put in your this plate. Okay, don't throw them down. What are you doing? I said, are there wrinkles now? No. Earlier they were there. Where they have gone? Like the dust which was on the table, which I have removed, which you have collected, there were wrinkles on the cloth. When I ironed, I have collected it in your plate. Check how many are they. Swamiji, I don't understand. I said, you are not fit to understand Vedanta. Go and start playing tabla. Ganesha Sharanam Sharanam Ganesha. Start that. See, friends. Where do the wrinkles go? They go nowhere. Although they were there. So their presence was merely an appearance. Because something appears, because something is experienced, that doesn't mean it is. In the same manner, because we experience this body, because we go through all the pains, etc. of the body, that doesn't mean we are the body. See, friends, which body we are? Once I was in USA, a big house like this, first entrance, there was a big wall, and this side door, this side door. Must be a victim of Feng Shui, therefore not this direction, not that direction, all funny things. So the moment I entered, there was like a histogram. You know histogram, bars are there. Same boy, he is 16 photos standing when he was 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 16 like that. So they were fixed there. So I looked at it and went there. Swamiji, did you see? I said, I have seen, but I have come here for breakfast. I am very single pointed. Now also I went to Sujata's house. So she wanted to keep me outside. I said, you keep talking to your guests. I am at home in every place. No, Swamiji, I want to tell you something. So there is no choice. We are choiceless existence. I have to listen. Okay, tell. Like you don't listen to me, I also don't listen to you. Don't tell me anything. So, Swamiji, these are my son's 16 photographs. Every year we have taken one. I said, is he nearby? He is. Yes. Call him. He came. And you know, American NRIs are called as ABCD. You know that ABCD? American born, confused Desi. So that ABCD came. And then I said, hey, out of the 16 images, which you think you are? Which image you are? Friends, we all have so many images about us. Which image we are? Today I am 95. 10 years before 85. Before 75, 65, 55, 45, 35, 25, 15, 5, 1, 6 months. So many images. Which of them I am? Narupamasseha tathopalabhyate. The body began. Do I have the experience of my birth? The nurse comes and tells somebody that, oh, the child is born at 12:39. There cannot be more bluff than this. All the date of birth and time of birth are 100% bluff. Do you think that nurses are concerned about the child? It's not only one baby, there are dozens of them standing in a queue. And kya likh do kuch bhi. So neither we have the experience of our birth, nor we have the experience of growth, nor we have the experience of death, nor we have the experience of absence. This is yaha tam avyayam veda savedavid. Narupamasseha tathopalabhyate nanto na chadir na cha sampradishtha. See, friend, the more you keep on thinking in this line, you are converting the forest of your mind into a beautiful garden. See? But in between, there are so many weeds. You know. No, Swamiji, during lecture I feel I am Brahman, but afterwards I don't know what happened. When I go out, put on my shoes, everything is back to square one. What should be done? So when you go outside, don't put on your shoes. That is why one of the spiritual practice in India is, when you go to temple, put on old slippers. Go there and leave your slippers and select a new pair. See? Because old slipper means old ego. So you leave the ego at the feet of the Lord and take the fresh one. This is a spiritual practice. See, friends, this does not happen in our life only because of one thing. we are not convinced. Conviction cannot be injected by a needle like a vaccine. Conviction comes only if we reflect. And once convinced, it cannot be corrupted. Only once. See? Like all of us, I am a man. I am fully convinced that I am the body and I am the man. So when I talk, I never say that I am a man, but all my expressions are indicating that I am a man. So when I say, मैं जा रहा हूँ, I will never say, मैं जा रही हूँ. Unless you are a Gujarati in Bombay. See, the Bombay Gujaratis, they talk, the feminine Marathi. Because in their house, the servants are Marathi. So they speak, ladies' language. And this man says, Acha Swamiji, tumhe yete kya? So when I say I am a man, I never say that I am a man, but all expressions are, मैं जा रहा हूँ, मैं बोल रहा हूँ, मैं खा रहा हूँ, मैं खा रही हूँ. No. This conviction has to be brought, and it can come only by repeated 100 million times. See? And not only that, it should not be mechanical like the japa. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. You know that mala gets entangled, and like a thermometer, we do cartoons. So when we are reflecting, what is the process of reflection? Start playing. Don't become serious. Start playing. What it is like being other than body. What is other than the body? The camera is other than the body. So if anything happens to camera, nothing happens to me. The body. Very good. First thing. Second thing. If I am other than the body, means what? What are the attributes of the body? Attributes of the body are, it has a birth, growth, death. Other than the body means no birth, no growth, no death. Now evaluate. Do we have the experience of birth? Do we have the experience of change? Do we have the experience of our death and absence? No. Then why I am unnecessarily worried? One old man came in Bombay and asked me, Swamiji, I am your old fan. I said, that's why you are making such a noise. The fans keep moving like this. Old. Change it. So, last few months, I have, some kind of fear has gripped me. What is the fear? The fear is that when I die, I say, don't be afraid, I guarantee you will die. His fear was, suppose I don't die. No, you will die, don't worry. And then you don't have to search, go in search of death, she will follow you. No, not that way. My worry is, if I die, what will happen to my wife, my children, my business, my property? That is killing me. I said, Papa, you have asked a very simple question. Go and ask those people. Then they will give you reply. What reply they will give? They will say, Papa, we are waiting. Go na. What will happen? We are the most unwanted furniture in this world. See? But we go on imagining, without me, how the world will be. There was a man, 35 years, only this much. Hardly 2.5 feet. I said, hey, how come you are short? I saw you 35 years before. Swamiji, what to do? My parents died, therefore I could not grow. Because parents make the children grow. Every morning they pump air. What notion we have? See, friends, the moment you start playing this spirituality, that if I am not the body, then I am neither the mother, nor father, nor brother, nor sister. Then how do I play? Like an actor on the stage. See? The actor is on the stage and playing the role of a king. हमारे लिए बादाम ले आओ. Only acting. See? And everything happens. But he knows that when he goes home, he has to buy sabji. And when he goes home, he will get a scolding from the wife. I know you must not have brought chilies. How do you know that? He knows very well that he is a miserable husband at home. But on the stage, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. In the same manner, friends, play the role that you have to play. But don't get rolled up in the role. Protect yourself. See? Then we will live through the body. We will never live as the body. Like the actor lives through that character on the stage. But he never forgets. He is not Chhatrapati Shivaji. He is only Pati. Chhatra has gone. Pati the Pavana Sita. This process of inquiry and thinking will clear the forest of wrong notions. When these wrong notions are corrected, then we will come to know there are no problems in life. See, 17 chapters Arjuna heard from Bhagavan Sri Krishna. Not one, not 17. In those 17 chapters, Bhagavan spoke to him about Karma Yoga, about Ashtanga Yoga, about Bhakti Yoga, about Jnana Yoga. Arjuna practiced none of them. Did Arjuna sit there? Shucho deshe pratisthapya sthiramasanamaatmanaha. One person asked me this, Swamiji, what is this actually? When we sit like this thing, I said, this is called as the snuff mudra. Keep the snuff always, and whenever you are disturbed, Hachi. So all the disturbance goes out, and again you start. Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Snuff mudra. None of the teachings what Bhagavan Krishna gave to Arjuna, Arjuna practiced. None he did. And we are unnecessarily worried. Swamiji, one Bengali girl, she was doing her PhD. Swamiji, I have discovered some unwanted verses in Bhagavad Gita. Go back. Unwanted, you can climb on her. Climb on my camera. So, I had discovered few unwanted verses in Bhagavad Gita, and on that I am doing PhD. I said, hey, come on, I know what, I also feel the same way. What is that? Then I told, 9th chapter, verse number 3 and 4. You believe? I said, yes. then you are also doing PhD on that. You do PhD. See, friends, none of that Arjuna practiced in life. Nothing. Then exactly what happened? Bhagavan Sri Krishna asked Arjuna this question. Kachideta shrutam partha tvaya ekagrena chetasa. You must have seen now and then I say, be attentive. Bhagavan also asked the same thing. Did you listen carefully? Ekagrena chetasa. He has a doubt. I have no doubt. He had a doubt whether he has heard or not heard. I have no doubt. You have not heard. I am fully convinced. Kachid ajnana sammoha pranashtaste dhananjaya. The delusion and confusion that you had about your identity, is it removed or not? And in reply to that, what Arjuna says, Nashto mohaha smritihi labdha tvat prasadatmayachyuta stitosmi gata sandehaha karishye vachanam tava. O Lord, all my delusion is gone. My memory is regained. I know what for I have come on the battlefield. See? Smriti labdha tvat prasadatmayachyuta stitosmi gata sandehaha. Now gata sandeha, no doubt at all. So what was the doubt? Identity crisis. This is all Bhagavad Gita tells us. Identity crisis as to what we are. Are we husband, wife, brother, sister, mother, father, friend, enemy? Or what we are? Are we one inside or it is a crowd inside? Reflect on this. So Arjuna heard this thing, Bhagavad Gita, and he gave this reply. Nashto moha smriti labdha tat prasadat maya chuta. We also heard. You must have heard from Sujata ji, isn't it? And after having heard, she asked you, have you understood what you understood? Yes, we understood. What? Nashta smriti moha labdha tat prasadat maya chuta stitosmi gata sandeha. No, gatosmi stita sandeha. Karishye vachanam mama. I will do what I have to do. Suffer. Friends, spiritual practice is a firm resolution that we have to change ourselves. Don't worry about the world. Let the whole world be on fire. You don't go and pour oil into that. You be cool. See? Otherwise, we are just destroying the best opportunity that we have. There is nothing more important in this world than abiding in your absolute being, and thereafter let Him take over. Anandadeva kalvimani bhutani jayante anandena jatani jivanti. This world is an expression of bliss. If bliss is expressed through us, divinity is manifest. If blisters are expressing through us, then the devil is manifesting. Let us look within and find out what we are up to. Whether we are creating a garden of thoughts in our mind or it is uncontrolled forest. All the spiritual practice is aimed only at the mind, not the body. Yoga for twisting the body is the Western concept. I was in Germany with one lady I was staying, and she had her partner. In that world there is nothing like husband and wife. It's all outdated. So when I was staying with her, she was, Swamiji, he is my boyfriend. I was feeling to laugh, but I can't laugh also because that film was old. What a old boyfriend, Buddha friend, ko na? Old boyfriend. And then I said, Mama, today you are looking little down. What is the problem? I think you can read the people's mind. I said, don't worry about it. Tell me. Yes, my worry is 30 years before, I brought yoga in Germany. My God, then what happened? Then after I brought yoga to Germany, I opened a yoga studio and trained first batch of 20 students. How many 3 years course? 3 years, 3 weeks. So 3 into 7, 21 days? No, 2 times per week. That means 12 hours, 24. No, not 12 hours. Half an hour per time. So yoga training was given. And when those 20 yogis came out, then they opened their studios. And then another 20 came out. Then those 20 opened their studios. And today problem is, here in Germany, we have got more teachers and no students. Everybody is a yogi. Because for them, what is yoga? Yoga is twisting the body, not straightening the mind. See, friends, whether it is yoga, karma, devotion or knowledge, all the paths are meant for correcting the problems of mind. And not only correcting the problems of mind, but invocation of the infinite potentiality that we are. These two things put together is called as spiritual life. So when we do the japa, now where is our attention? Is it on the mind or on the mala? Or on the milk on the stove? That japa gets confused. For me or for the milk? Therefore, whatever we do, focus attention on your mind. And one only simple technique I'll tell you, try. Stop talking to yourself. Only one spiritual practice. But how to stop talking? By stopping. But how to stop? Give it a sincere, effort. Sincere effort. Stop talking to yourself without going to sleep. The second condition is very bad. First was okay. The jungle will be cleared and a beautiful garden will be established. Thereafter, life is a fulfillment. Then we become an instrument through whom the Lord expresses. Don't struggle for getting the vision of God. There was one man, he went to a Mahatma Ji, and that Mahatma Ji was sitting with the other disciples or devotees. Maharaj Ji, I want to see God, please help me. He said, okay, let us everybody stand up and we'll start chanting the Lord's name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Dum dhadaka. And where everybody was lifted in that divine chant, this Mahatma says, stop. Everybody stop. The Lord has come in front of my eyes. You cannot see, I can see him and I can talk. Everybody is Then the Mahatma says, "Oh Lord, Mr. Gupta ji wants your vision." Okay, I'll tell. Lord told me, tell Gupta ji that if he sees me, all his merits will be exhausted. It is not free. All punya will be exhausted. Only sins will remain. So after seeing me, he will have to suffer all the sins that he has done in his total life. So he will have a number of diseases one after another. And all financial problem, every kind of thing. Is he ready for that? Ask him. Gupta ji? Gupta Uvacha. I will ask my wife and tell you. Dear friends, then Guptaji couldn't simply understand, after having the vision of the Lord, all the sins gets burnt away. See friends, don't waste your time in these funny notions. Let the Lord express through you. He is constantly wanting to express. You know, for Narayan Bhagwan, he has got Shankar Chakra Gada Padma, you know that? He is a Vaikuntha mobile service. So he gives us a call. And every time he calls, the customer that you are dialing is out of reach. So we become frustrated. Narayana doesn't become frustrated. He has got a gada in his hand. Not remote control, direct control. And when we get a bomb in our head, oh God, yes, because now you are called. Oh God, yes. See? Dukha mein sumira na sava kare, sukha mein kare na koe. We are not reminded of the Lord unless we get kicks in life. The more we become subjective, you will see that He is constantly wanting to express through us. But everything is so preoccupied that He is not allowed to express. Let the divinity express through us. And for that, spiritual practices, we must become a fit instrument. See, if I have to lift something heavy, I will not ask this sleeping baby, beta, lift this thing, this sofa set, lift. I will not ask her. I will see around, Nesh, lift this suitcase. Because he is fit for that job. When we search for a fit person for a right job, Lord also is searching for a fit person for His job. There is no purpose of our life. Purpose is His. And what He is seeking is only this, a right instrument to express through. And for making the instrument right, He takes a chisel and a hammer see, then only the life is fulfilled. When He chooses us for His job. Because we have no job in this world, we are jobless. Then He takes care of us. Ananya Shintayanto Mam Ye Jana Paryupasate Tesham Nityaviyuktanam Yogakshemam Vahamyaham. Thus, give up wrong thinking, don't stop thinking, adopt contemplative approach to life. Everything will be sorted out in right time, in right way. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnam Om Shanti Shanti.